Oh my gosh, somebody else just pulled up to the same park in roller skates. I don't know what to do. I just got back from a 12-mile skate, and when I got to the location where I wanted to start skating, I realized that I had forgotten my socks. Well, that can be, if you're somebody like me, a really bad thing. And it made me realize that using these videos as a time to talk about proper foot care is really important. I don't think that skaters talk enough about how important it is to really take good care of your feet and your ankles. And I've done a lot of damage to my feet and my ankles through all of my years of skating. And so I really wanted to be able to share some of that knowledge too, because I really just turned my feet into ground beef by skating on a 95-degree day without socks on. So I'm going to get into some of the things that I like to do to kind of take care of my feet. So as you start to get into skating, blisters are just inevitable. They are just a part of it. And one of the things that you can do is build up a resistance. So like anything, like, you know, gardening or playing the guitar, you have calluses that build up on your fingers. This is sort of the same thing. You're just building calluses on your feet. I cannot say enough good things about just a waterproof tape. There have been times that I have wrapped padding onto my feet to help ease the pain. Some of my skates have actually given me like bunions and things that are extremely painful, but waterproof tape can really help one, not only pad it from causing you more pain or discomfort, but it stays in place so that when your feet are getting sweaty and gross, you know that it's going to remain where it needs to be. The other thing I can't say enough good things about is just a little bit of moleskin. So you can cut the moleskin in different sizes, and then it has an adhesive back so that as you're skating, if you already have a blister or a callus of some kind, it just helps to continue to protect it. I can't even tell you how many times I have religiously used moleskin. It probably got me through several long roller derby practices. I recommend you look up a company called Bunga Pads. I used Bunga Pads over and over and over, and they actually are these, it's almost like a gel pad. This is an example of a pad that you just slip over so your big toe goes in here and the rest of your toes come out. And there's some really thick padding in there that just helps give you a little extra cushion. They actually have toe caps, they have ankle pads. I've taped those pads onto my feet with the waterproof tape over and over and over. And so I can't say enough good things about Bunga Pads either. They saved my feet over and over and over again. But if you've gotten to the point where your feet are just gross and your nails are falling off, well, number one, keep your nails really short. You will learn that that is really important to not losing your toenails. But I try to take extra care on top of everything else for my feet. It can just be really painful to have all of these calluses and sore feet. I like to use an exfoliating brush on my feet. A lot of times I will kind of slough off my skin, my dead skin, to make sure that it's a lot less painful. And then I also have some different things. This is from a brand called Wish, but you can probably find whatever you want, which is a foot mask, and it helps kind of exfoliate and keep your feet smooth. I also have Tarocco foot cream, and I just like to use things to make sure that my feet are staying soft, that all of those rough patches are sort of taken care of. And I also cannot say enough good things about just rolling your feet out. Sometimes you can just use a tennis ball or a golf ball to just try to work out your bones. You can get things really cramped up in there from like gripping. I used to have toes pop out of socket because I was gripping so hard. And so just make sure that you're taking care of yourself, that you're giving yourself some kindness while you're learning to skate. So those are just a few of my quick little tips about things that you should be thinking about as you're getting into roller skating. Again, feel free to ask any questions. Let me know if you have any thoughts or want to know anything more.